Welcome to Metaphysical Meanderings with Master Psychic Lana Duncan Hartgraves. Lana has been a practicing psychic for over 25 years and has the gifts of clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentience. She is an empath, a medium, as well as a pet communicator and health advisor. If you want to know more about what she does, check her out at www.enchantedSky.com.
Good morning, Kent. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I haven't talked to you forever, it seems like. We have to get together. I'm not even like really like seeing you much because we're because I'm here.
Busy.
So yeah, busy. I am busy. So if you guys don't know, I am doing I'm doing my yearlies. So if you guys don't know what that is, if you guys don't know what my yearlies are, I do my yearlies are when I do a hour. I take you and I concentrate on you for like a week, and I do your numerology. I do your destiny path, your life path, and I make a video per month with a tarot reading. And then if I get any messages like as a medium. And so you get this whole thing and it's pretty cheap right now. It's 25% off. It's like $65 or off or something like that. I got like a really big special. So if you are interested, check me out. I just had somebody book. I just saw it. Nice. I'm going to start getting backed up because it's November. And if I concentrate, I can get a few, like 2 a week, but I have to concentrate. So hi, Earl. So anyway, if you're interested, it's Lana 20 and it should be working. 20% off, but it's like $65 or $60. It's really high. Nice. There's a lot of money off. So just check them out. All right. We're gonna be talking about 5D today. Okay. Yes, Teresa, you are on my list. No offense, I'm a little backlogged, but Teresa knows that she's okay.
Yep. Okay. So, and just before we get too crazy, let's also give a shout out to our good friends over at Diamonds Natural Store. Check them out at diamondsnaturalstore.com for all of your fur babies, healthy need, diets, toys, you name it. I don't know. Most people treat their pets better than their kids. So
yes,
you want to do it right, check out diamondsnaturalstore.com.
And I'm telling you right now, do get the duck hearts. They're like doggy crap. Like they really work. I use my dog to train my Aussie Doodle. So, okay. So hi guys, how everybody? I see a bunch of people I know. Dakari. I know Dakari. Let's see. Hi guys. Hi Brenda. I see you guys. I see everybody. And so if you guys don't know, I'm all over the place. I've just joined Blue Sky. I'm also on Lemonade, which may be replacing TikTok. I still say TikTok's gonna go, and I still say it. And it just feels like everybody's leaving it. So either it did get banned or they're just going, hey, I'm done, like Twitter. So Blue Sky is one I've joined. Lemonade. I'm just shifting stuff. So that's all. I'm still here. And if you have not seen me, check me out on my YouTube. My YouTube always has all my predictions. I do not always put some stuff on my Tik channel because Tik channel, I've got 50 people posing as me and I'm getting tired. So if you guys know, we've just went through Pluto coming out of Capricorn, and I am a Capricorn rising, and I am in a bitch phase. I've been telling anybody, if you're a Capricorn, and it isn't even a bitch, you're just done. Like you're done. I'm not going to put up with it, And so I've been talking to Kent this morning, going, I'm like, I'm doing this, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not. That's normal. So be prepared. If you're a Cancer or if you're a Capricorn, it's to the extreme. Like you're just like, I'm not, because there's changes going on within you. Yeah. Now we're going to talk a little bit. Hi guys. Hi Deborah. All right. Oh, over 2 million have left X. Thank you, Deborah Joffrey. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's not. Did you know it's not even worth 25% of what he paid for it? But that's funny. Anyway.
Doesn't happen to a nicer person.
Yes, Tiffany, I did see that one. I'm not going to talk about the election because I still stick by everything. But so Tiffany said, yeah, Trump did not win the popular vote. Did I say that? I did. I still say there is stuff in the works, guys. You're going to be a little surprised coming up here. I kind of check my original predictions. Okay. Check the original predictions. Those are always right. Because you have to understand I'm human too. And even when I'm getting all of my predictions, I'll say them first because they come off the top of my head. They tell me. And then I start thinking about it. And I put my thinking in there. And I'm like, well, how could that be? How could that, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. And I have to remember that spirit doesn't make sense because it's beyond our level. Now, remember what we're trying to do. We are trying to get to 5D, that level that I'm talking about. Okay. So that you guys know. All right. So I want you guys to understand that I'm going to talk to you about trying to stay in 5D. I talked to you a little bit about it last Wednesday when it wasn't my actual podcast. I kind of call it my podcast, but it's really not. It's more just a live that I put out all over the place. So I have not figured out yet how to go on Lemon 8 Live, but it's the derivative and the sister company to TikTok. So I'm putting it out there. If you have not joined it, take a look at it. I don't know if I like it yet. I'm kind of, I never liked X. I had an account, but I hated them because I don't like Musk. So like I said, anyway, we're going to talk about 5D and trying to stay in 5D. Now, 5D, what I'm talking about is we're here now. We're all the negativity. We got all the crap that's going on. All that stuff is the way we are now. Fearful, worried, unable to manifest. We're going to 5D. And so 1 second, I'm answering a question. Kat, go on YouTube. All right. Okay. So, and no, TikTok it's something's happening to it. Like, I don't understand. I feel like everybody's leaving it. So, by the way, all right. So staying in 5D. All right. This is a major transformation for me too, you guys, because I am being tested up the yin yang. I mean, I am too. A lot of people that have not been very nice to me because they say my predictions are wrong. Now, if you got, I invite them. I'm not being overly confident. I am not perfect. I never said I was. And I am telling you that I got all the hurricanes right. I mean, I'm here to help. I'm not here to make $1 gazillion. I get accused of that. I'm going, so where's all this money going? I am feeding horses. I'm feeding horses for a equine therapy place that we are getting ready to start, where it's a Reiki center. And we're going to be helping, we're going to be able to help disabled veterans. Oh yeah, I'm just rich. Anyway, whatever. So what I'm doing is, this is how I'm doing it, and I'm teaching you what I know. Now, I have talked to you guys for years about how everybody's ascending and the vibration of the earth is picking up. Well, I never really named it. I always just said it's a spiritual awakening, blah, blah, blah. You're going to another dimension. Now, some people say it's an ascension. Some people say it's the rapture. Now, I will tell you, because Jesus comes to me, and you guys got to understand that I was shocked when Jesus came to me, because I always thought myself as maybe Buddhist, or I'm not, I don't have that. I mean, I was raised Christian, but I understand that there's many ways to God. I have a different comprehension of it. And so when he comes to me and tells me stuff, all right, I just repeat it. Now, the other day, he's called me out on the fact that I block certain political not parties, because I've got friends. I am independent. I really am. That are extremists, sort of. And he has called me out on it, because Jesus has said to me, well, he first appeared to me with his back to me. And I'm like, what does that mean? And I waited a day or two, and I hear him then. He goes, you're not listening to me. I'm turning my back on you because you've turned your back on me, and you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. You need to get my message to everyone. And I'm like, okay. And then I said to him, well, I can't, they're so mean to me. And there's been so, I'm having a hard time putting up with it. And he goes, well, what do you think they did to me? And I'm like, that's true. But the last time I saw Jesus, he's up, he's like going up. He's like going up, like sort of into the sky. There's an ascension going on. There's almost, some people call it the rapture. We are ascending quickly. We are now officially in the age of Aquarius. See, I said we started, a lot of people have different theories. I say the age of Aquarius started on December 20th, 2020. Ooh. And people say it just started now because now Pluto is in Aquarius. We are officially in it. I said we started it before, but it's even, the energy is even higher now. All right. Female energy. And people understand what female energy is, right? Female energy is not, oh, I'm feminine. No, female energy is love, kindness, caring, compassion. Okay. Just remember that a good parent, Kent, you have a lot of female energy. You're a great parent.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. He spends a lot of times with his kids. He's a great dad. He's a good role model. That's female energy. People have to understand that we're both. All of us have both male and female. Most women will have a little bit more female than male. Some women will have a little more male than female. I have a tendency to have a little bit more male than female. Like there's certain things I don't like about myself, and that's me not being in 5D. I am very competitive. Like I have to win. And it's something that I'm aware of, that so sometimes I don't I don't play games. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it takes me out of my 5D. And when you get competitive, you're going back to 3D. Okay. Now, what people need to understand is if you can keep it in the competition thing, like everybody's going to win, somebody's going to lose, and you keep it as a good sport and say, hey, I learned a lot. I'm happy for you. That is 5D. Can you see, I live vicariously through a lot of you guys. I see some, oh my God, I want to fight. I just told somebody to go play the lotto, and she goes, I've won 2 $500 tickets. That's awesome. And I kind of laughed, and I'm like, well, I haven't won anything, but I'm happy for you. This is something you need to do to keep that vibration. And if you've ever done meditation, you will realize that there's a spot. Like, Kent, do you know what I'm talking about? There's a spot where you like aren't quite here and you aren't quite, you're in between.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about when you meditate? Okay.
Yep.
That you understand that's a theta wave. We do not use it a lot, but we're starting to be able to access it better. Okay, so we've got the alpha and we got the delta and our beta. All right. And so we got to stay in that theta wave. It's higher level thinking. It's calmness. You're not, someone just said, is it kind of like not letting something get to you? Yes. Yep. I will go back to 3D. Like you guys know, I told you a story last night. I lost it on a Qigong instructor. Like she was just, I just lost it. But you know what though? I didn't say anything back. I didn't swear. Hey, that's an improvement. I have a temper. She was just really mean to me, and I'm just not going to put up with it. Especially now when I'm in my bitch phase because I'm Capricorn. And I could have been nasty. I could have, I yelled back. I could have said something I would regret. I didn't. I just got it. I said, I'm just done. And I left. So my temper is starting to, I've noticed about myself as we are ascending, my temper is more, I am getting much better control on it. I'm being more conscious of how I'm saying things to people. I noticed that like even if you're a little upset with somebody and you call them ma'am or sir, it's respectful. And then they'll know that you're not being mean or disrespectful. So a lot of times I'll be like, I almost got into it with somebody at gas station. She was ringing people out and she just was really nasty to me. And I said, you don't talk to me like that. That's all I said. And she said, no, you don't talk to me like that, ma'am. Thank you though. You have a nice day. And I'm like, I kept my calm. It's something we have to try to strive for. Okay. And is it going to be easy? Of course it's not. We're going to keep going back and forth. But so you go from 3 to 4 to 5. 4 is where you're starting to have that spiritual awakening. And you guys know, I've told you there's been 3 sets of people who have come so far. And they're about 1.5 years and they're ascending. They're the ones that are starting to go to the 4D and the 5D. So I will ask them, I'm like, it'll appear in your cards. And I'll be like, are you having a spiritual awakening? Now, remember, you have them all throughout your life. You don't just have one and you're done. That's not what this is about. It's continual growth. Like I'm right now in one. I know I am. I know that that's what this is. And so there is a change. And you always say people don't change. They do. I used to always say that people don't really change, but they do. Because this, I don't know if you guys have known, but if you're looking at through this scientifically, the earth is literally changing the magnetic pole, I guess I could say. And that goes around the earth, which is a resonance, which it makes a noise. Like out in space, the earth makes noise because it's a resonance. It vibrates. And that is changing. It's starting to lift. It's starting to get higher. So if you guys don't believe me, look that up and just go check that out on any, Google it or Alexa it, ask, is this true? They have actually said, yes, this is true. Okay. So some people believe that could be also the resonance and the vibration of the earth is changing. That might also have something to do with why everything is warming. It could have something to do a little bit with global warming. So have we as humans kind of helped bring it about in a way? So then we're responsible to level it off and keep track of it and take care of it, right? So that's where we keep saying that we're going to start caring more about the earth. We're realizing we're responsible for that resonance. Okay, we're doing it all together. See, remember I told you the age of Aquarius, everybody be working together. It'd be cooperation, there'd be bartering, and everybody, don't you see people are starting to say, hey, we have to stick together. Hey, we have to stick together. Okay. My suggestion right now to help you to stay in 5D is to not be worried. And how would that be the best way? You need other people. And I've been telling people what they need. Some people need to do is what they need to find is if you're living in the city and you don't grow your own vegetables and food, you need to find a farmer. You need to find somebody like me who's growing. I've got a pile of peppers right now. I didn't realize, it's been so warm here. Things are still growing. I still have tomatoes on my vines. I know it's supposed to freeze tonight though, pretty hard. Finally. Find somebody where you can trade. And I'll be like, well, what do you have? Oh, you know what? You're baking bread. Okay, I'll take your bread and I'll trade you some tomatoes. We have to be like that because we become interconnected and where the fear goes away. Oh, well, yeah, I just have to go down the street and go get my food. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't have to depend on a food chain. We don't have to depend on other countries. We don't have to. It's all local. It's all integrated and intertwined. And that is going to help you stay in 5D. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Tell me if it doesn't, but this is some of the stuff that we're striving for. And I've got my book that I'm talking to her in 2 weeks. Again, I've got the book done. It talks a little bit about 5D, but I think my next book is going to be living in 5D. I really do think that. So what you're going to be working on is no negative thoughts. And this is hard for people. Your anxiety is going to go down. I know you're like, really? Think about it. When you're in that state where nothing's bothering you, your anxiety's gone because there's no fear. There's no worry. There's no negative. There's nothing. There's no negativity at all. You're not going to let other people pull you down with their 3D behavior. You're in 5D. Okay? All right? You're going to go back and forth. You're going to go back. It's just normal because that's, we're human and it's hard. It's not, this 5D is an ascension type of thing. And, remember I told you way back, Kent, in 2020 that we would have alien contact?
Yep.
And I think everybody thought I was crazy, remember? And I was even crazy. I was thinking and I said the government will tell us that. And people are like, what? Like I had people that were thinking I was crazy. I thought I was crazy. Remember, I just repeat what I am told. And they told me that. I think the aliens are here and I think they've been here for a while. And I think that they don't like how things are going.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be actual contact. I really think that they're coming back because they're seeing that we're evolving quickly. And that maybe, because this is such a negative place to be, that all of a sudden they're like, well, this isn't so bad now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find out stuff that's going to blow our minds. We are somehow connected to them DNA wise. I don't understand that, but I do say that. I've been saying that. Do you ever hear about this, by the way, you guys, about if you're RH negative and green eyed, that you have alien DNA? Have you ever heard that? I don't know if you guys have heard that. I've been seeing that. Now, I did not know. You do know that everybody carries 2 genes for blood type, right? So you usually one will hide because it's a recessive. So I am an O positive, but I did not know I am an O negative because my daughter is an A negative, and she goes, "I'm negative, Mom. How did you?" She goes, "Because she's trying to get pregnant. She has to be careful because it can be a bad thing because she has to make sure you have shots, blah blah blah, because so she doesn't miscarry." And I go, "No, there's no way. There's no way." Well, one of my other kids is too, and so I am carrying a negative. I'm carrying an RH negative. I am carrying an O negative, and I have green eyes. I have seen my eyes are turquoise, like a turquoise bluish green. And so I'm like, it makes me go, I'm like, am I like, you know what I'm saying? You're wondering, like, I don't know. Like, has any of you guys experienced this? You kind of wonder yourself. Now, I've not had, I have these kind of experiences, this spiritual stuff. They talk to me and stuff. But I've had friends who've had visitations by aliens, and I believe them. I've got my twin flame tells me when he was a little boy that there was something, it had big eyes and a big head, and it was white. And it looked at him through a window, and it's been checking on him on and off his whole life. I believe him. I truly do believe him. Okay. I want you to know that. All right. How do you find out if you're negative? Okay. So first of all, April, what you can do is first get your blood tested. You know how many people do not know their blood type? That's important. Do you know your blood type?
I think I'm O positive or something like that.
Because some people don't, and I'm like, I know. Okay, so my mother-in-law's AB negative, which is the rare blood type, and so
Alice,
my husband's A.
Alice is RH negative.
Is she? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. See, my husband's an AA because he's A from his dad is an A, so they're both A's, but he's a double A. So all my kids are gonna be A because O is a recessive, and it hides because it's a recessive. But I didn't know I was a negative. I'm carrier of a recessive gene. I think my grandma might have been an O negative. So okay. Oh, see, so Sarah just found out she was an A negative. See, isn't that odd? Like you don't realize it, but it's more common than you think. Okay.
Hey, what?
She goes, she's just wondering if she's positive or negative. And so you just have to be careful if you're a woman, because if you have children and you're a negative and your husband's a positive, you can miscarry because it will not accept the positive. So my daughter is trying to get pregnant right now. So she's like, Mom, I'm A negative. I'm like, you're negative? You shouldn't be negative. I didn't know. I know that my mom was A positive. So see what I'm saying? I carried an O for way back from my grandmother. So sometimes it can be hiding. It can hide. Just kind of like, like you get the redheaded stepchild, like out of the clear blue, somebody will have bright red hair. And you're like, there's nobody in the family that has bright red hair. Where did that come from? It's a carrier. It's a carrier. Like I have very dark hair, but I was born like a dark blonde. But all 3 of my kids have blonde hair. Like my husband's blonde. So see, I'm a carrier. So okay, so just let you know. All right. To let you know, you can buy a test on Amazon to give you your blood type. I think everyone should know, because you know why? You should also be eating right for your blood type. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's true. That's absolutely, because I am an O positive and I need to be eating a ton of protein and meat. I do not have high cholesterol. I do not have high blood pressure. My husband is an A. He needs to be eating more grains and things. I eat a paleo diet, and that keeps me healthy, and I'm an O. So, by the way, all right. So getting back to 5D, I just want you guys to know you can stay in 5D. Like if you concentrate, like I get up in the morning and I'm like doing this. I can do this. I can do this. Because you're going to go back and forth and back and forth. But the more you stay in 5D, the happier you are. Now, remember, we're in the age of Aquarius, and it's all about what makes you happy. That's why so many people in 2020 said, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm quitting my job. It doesn't make you happy. It's not worth it. And that alone is lifting the vibration of the planet. Happiness. True happiness. Do something you love, and you'll never work a day in your life, right? I love doing this all the time. I do this all, like I do take off like today, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and part of Sunday now. I do Sunday night, but I needed my time off. But I'm working today, and I'm, so I'm doing your yearlies. Oh God, they take so long. Anyway, just to let you know, you can do this. Okay. All right. You can do this. It's hard to stay in this. I'm telling you right now, it's hard to stay in 5D, but when you're there. Someone could say something really nasty, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Have a nice day." Yep. They did not get to you. Do you see my point? You can do it. It just takes it's not easy work. That's what this is about. There's so many people out there who want the instant results, don't want to put the work in. I see that all the time. And I have a friend that always says that. She goes, I see these people, they come to me, I tell them what they need to do and they don't do it. Then they expect results and they don't get any. Then they're upset. And I'm like, well, you have to put the work in. So it's something that, do your meditation in the morning. Today is a good day. No one will get to me today. I am okay today. I feel great today. I am happy today. You do know that if you guys are, if you're going through anxiety and depression and you do this for 5 minutes a day, you'll be happier. It sends a signal to your brain. So I don't know if you guys know that. Some people don't know these. I always assume people know these things because I learned that years ago. Just smile for a while, and you get happier. All right. It's something that you just have to, it's something. We're all personal. It's a personal journey, but at the same point, we're all collectively doing it. So okay. All right. So that you can understand. Okay. Yes. Deborah's like, yes, they always is recessive. Yes. Always recessive. So, and and see, I'm O positive. So I know I am. I'm O positive. They got me wondering, but I know I am when I had my kids. They test you right there. And I remember them telling me O positive because my dad is too. And I'm like, I don't think I'm a negative. Maybe I should have that test. No. Because my husband's A positive. I would have had trouble carrying children. So I had to be, and I'm a baby machine, by the way. I would have had like 18 kids. I'm just one of these people. It's just, and it runs in the family. Like it does run in the family. It's genetic too. Because my mom was like that. My grandma's like that. And one of my daughters is like that. And now my oldest is trying to get pregnant. So I'm like, I told her, I said, first try, sister, first try. I'm telling you. So we'll wait and see how she goes. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know you can do this. All right. Based on your vibes, am I resonating more consistently in 5D? When you're there. You don't have to even question it. You feel it. Like, somebody's being an ass, and they're driving, and you're just not getting mad. Hi, they're not getting to you. They're not taking the knife and twisting. They're not able to, because you're above it. You're above that negativity, and it's just something you have to work on. Okay, so that you guys understand that. All right. Teresa says, I learned at an early age to smile, and eventually you'll more than likely keep the conversation positive. That is true. And I try it. It's such simple stuff. Smile. It sends a signal to your brain to be happy. Just thought. Okay. All right. So I guess it's about that time, right, Kent? What time is it? It's about that time.
We're right about at the top of the hour. So this is where we are going to be able to open up the microphone and ask some questions. Be very specific with your questions. That way, Lana can give you the best answer possible. And also remember, what you may hear may not be your question, but may fit for what you have on your mind.
Now, you guys do understand that 90% of you guys listening to me, and there's like probably 800,000 people listening. There's a lot listening. If you are drawn to me and my readings are accurate for you, it's because you probably have a lot of the same chart I have. I don't know if you guys knew that, but 99% of the people that call me are either I can name them. You're probably a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer, or what's the other one? Leo. Yeah. So, because Leos and Sagittarius like each other. See, there's a certain draw depending on your astrology. So I know it's crazy, but it's true. So, okay. So go ahead. If you have any questions, go ahead.
Teresa's got a question. Should my husband opt for ankle surgery? Will he lose his job because of it?
Teresa, I'm wondering if that's when I'm seeing the buyout or the able to opt out. Does he have Teresa? Is there like a lot of scar tissue in there or something? It seems like there's a lot of scar tissue. He can have it done. I don't know how much it's gonna help. I don't know why I'm getting that. Is it arthritic? Maybe that's why. I just don't feel like it's that much. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna help it that much. Yes, I'm right. There's scar tissue. I think it's just a chronic thing he's gonna have to deal with. And I'm sorry, but he could get that. He'll be off for a while. I just don't know how much. I'm questioning how much it's going to help. That's all. Okay, so that you understand. Yes to both. Okay.
That's it. Of course, if you we don't get to your question, you can always visit Lana's Enchanted Sky coffee page. It's right there,
Yes.
and she can answer that for you a little bit more privately.
Okay.
Trace says, will my travel plans tomorrow go smooth and safe?
Yeah, that feels pretty good. A little bit of waiting time in the airport. Are you going to the airport? It feels like there's waiting time somewhere. Like either you're stuck in traffic, but other than that, you're good. I don't see anything. See, I'm pretty good at, like I told Therese, if you guys are in my inner circle and you guys understand this inner circle thing, I got about 100 people that I just know very, very well. And so they're part of the I always call them inner circle because when things happen, especially even in the election, I was calling them. And so, I told her, I said, you're going to have trouble. And I was telling her about her bag. And she's like, oh my God, that completely happened. And I said, well, I'm supposed to tell you that. I'm not, you have to understand, I'm not trying to get rich. You guys understand this, right? This is my purpose and I have been called to do this. That is why I do not tire. I do not charge a lot. That's why I have very high ethics. So, but I just to let her know. So she knew and she was prepared. So, right, Teresa? She's like, yeah. So anyway, all right, I'm going to take a couple questions. Susie, will you be able to keep the house? I don't know what that means. I think you're moving though. So I don't know if that means you're not. I feel like there's a move, but I want to say it's not a horrible thing though. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay. So I just repeat what I get and sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so that you know, okay?
Have them reach out to Debbie. She wants to know when she'll sell her home.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I'll take some of these. Yes, Teresa's like, yep. So next lotto winner. That's their handle. Good. Hey, you guys do know if you do that helps, right? When you guys go in, I've told you this before. When you guys go in and you do your passwords, do something positive. I am rich. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am powerful. Something. I'm serious because you're saying it. You're manifesting it. So just a thought. Anyway, so she had the right idea with the next lotto thing. Will you be pain free and off crutches? I feel you'll be off crutches. I feel like your pain is manageable. I feel like there might be occasional twinges, but you are going to get, not completely 100%, but very manageable. And there'll be days where it's not bothering you. It's just, it'll be on and off. Okay. But I do feel like I see you walking very slowly without crutches or help at all. Very slowly. What I want you to do next lotto winner, this is me talking, do Qigong. I am telling you that is the best damn thing like ever. Like it helps with balance. It helps with strength. It helps and it's gentle. And so go on on YouTube, look up Qigong. There's this one master. He's like, I think he's Korean, and he does some hard. Get the beginner class that he does. Take that because he does do advanced stuff, but just try it because it really does help. Okay, and it does release pain. I had a horrible backache one time. It was horrible. I don't know what I did, and within like 20 minutes, like it was gone and never came back. from doing Qigong, because you're getting rid of all the negative energy that's in your organs also. Because when you're in a lot of pain, your liver will feel it. Your heart will feel it. There's pain inside that it's absorbed. You can get rid of it. And they show you, and it's simple stuff like this. You're doing that, it's just, and it's 3,000 years old. So it must be working because it's still around, right? So just remember that. Okay. Not a problem. Let's see. Go ahead, Kent, what we got.
Debbie says, hi, Lana. When will I sell my home?
Oh, hey, Debbie Maluzzo. Something's in February. I want to say towards the end. Either you're selling it or you're getting out of it or you get an offer. There's something like the 3rd to 4th week. There's a good energy there with something to do with it. Not soon enough. I heard from the other side. They said, not soon enough. I heard that. Just thought I'd let you know, Debbie. Because you remember I'm auditory. I'm an auditory. I'm clairaudient. Anyway. So anyway, all right.
All right. Earl has one that everybody's going to ask, but he's asking it specifically. Hi, Lana. Will I have a happy, peaceful Thanksgiving at my parents', or will my mother drive me crazy?
This is a good time for Earl to be in 5D. Earl, stay in 5D. Yeah, she's got, you know what? I hate to say this, Earl, but is this correct? Does she purposely do stuff? Like she purposely kind of does it to get to you? It's like she just kind of does it on for, you know what I'm saying, Earl? Like I feel like she does it sort of on purpose. Like let her know I'm in 5D. And I do want to say she might start to irritate you, you leave. So like say, you have a nice Thanksgiving. You're there for a while and go, have a great day, Mom. I have a great day. I feel like you're going to do that, Earl. Okay. So, yes, he goes, yes, she does do it on purpose. It's a control thing for her, Earl. You do know that, right? Like, she like feeds off drama. She's Scorpio, but Scorpios like drama. So no offense. I mean, I got half my family Scorpio, but they do like drama and they sometimes do that kind of stuff, So anyway, all right, let me take a couple people. I'm gonna take a couple people off of TikTok. Am I free later for 15 minutes? I am, Mallory. I am only taping today. So I will be until about 1:00. Then I'm going to go I found a new Qigong online in Madison, Wisconsin. I can go there, which is 40 minutes. I'm not going to go, but I'm going to take the class. So I don't know everything. I could take a video, but I don't get much out of it. I get when somebody's there.
Yeah. That trade of energy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. So, okay, let me take a question. PD Cakes, while you retire with your husband in a different country. I know this is crazy. You hold on to this country. You just wait. You wait. This isn't as bad as you think it's going to get. But I do want to say you are going to go as yet. Are you looking at a place that speaks English like Portugal or Ireland? It seems like it's something that you're going to go visit there and you're going to really like it. You might actually do it. You might go there for a while, or Italy. Is it Italy? Because sometimes Italy, the people in Italy sometimes speak English pretty well. It seems like it's something like that. So okay, yes. How's that? But I still say I feel like you're gonna be almost like a snowbird. Okay, just let you know. Okay, all right. So hi guys. Here we go. Lindsay wants to know when you're going to find a bigger home for your boys. Not until next year, mid-year or so, because you're going to be picky, and rightly so, Lindsay, to get exactly what you want. Make that candle, make that wish candle. Some people use a white candle. I'm serious. It works. I am telling you. Light the candle. I make an altar. I have like a little altar for my wishes. And if I need money, green candle, turn it, leave it, I was just telling Ken, I just had a bunch of candles and I just dumped one. And I was like, went everywhere and it's bright red and it's all over the carpet now. I'm like, yay. Anyway, but do it. It works. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's take one more question, then I'll do Kent's. No problem, Lindsay. Janet, are you going to open a new business this year? Yeah, but why not sooner? I feel like you're going to wait till February or March. I don't know why. Are you going to wait, maybe use money from your taxes or something? I don't know. I feel like you need to do it now. Yes, you're going to. Okay. All right. So go ahead, Kent. What we got?
All right. Our good friend Elizabeth asks, will my financial picture improve?
Not until mid-year of next year. I feel like you're plugging away. Oh, you're learning some valuable lessons about finances. I'm not sure what your situation is, but I'm being told that this is one of your most valuable lessons right now that you're learning. So plug away, make a plan. Us Capricorns and Taurus and Virgos are organized, and we will write everything out so we can think straight. And we always have a plan because we're Earth signs. Earth signs are money oriented. I'm Capricorn rising, so the Sag in me goes, let's go spend money. It's so much fun. And then my Capricorn goes, no, where's the plan here? You stick to the damn plan, write it down and stick to it. So I fight myself. You guys do know that if you're a cusp where you're the two signs and you're switching, I'm a cusp, they're tough to be because usually the sign after you is your opposite almost. Like, so like I said, if you're the Capricorn and Aquarius, because my daughter's that. So here's Capricorn, practical, pragmatic, dependable. And here's Aquarius, la da da da, like, oh, head up in the clouds. Well, I love everybody. Life is wonderful, So see what I'm saying? There's always duality in them. So just pay attention to that. Okay. All right. What do we got? So hold on, you guys. Oh no.
I've got one from Angelus.
I have to block somebody.
Oh, joy.
Yep.
I've got one from our good.
Isn't stronger than somebody's faith. Of course it's not. Why would I?
Right.
That has nothing to do with anything. That made no sense. That's why they're blocked.
Yeah. Our good friend Angela says, hi, Lana. About 2 weeks ago, I unintentionally went into a trance. I think I was channeling beings. Can you confirm who or what I was channeling?
Were you channeling aliens? Angeles, you're part of us lifting. Yes, I'm sure that's what you are doing. Tell me what were they saying? Were they talking to you? There's a lot of things that could it be, but it can be beings. It can be they're here. They're making their presence known. I don't think they're going to go to the government and go, hey, some alien walks up and goes, hey, I'm here. I don't think it's like that. I think it's more like we are aware that they're here helping us lift our vibration. I really do. So thank you. Miss Beckett says, I love what you do. Hey, I'm here to help. That's what this is. I'm not here to make $1 billion. If you ever look, the only time you're paying me, the only way you're paying me is for my time. That's otherwise I don't charge. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got competitors charging $300 and $500 for what I'm charging for $100. Now it has nothing to do with the quality. It has to do with my life. I am on a pension. I'm enjoying my life. My bills are paid. I have money invested. I am not poor. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. So that you guys understand that. All right. Okay. One more question, maybe? Yeah.
Maybe a couple. Lori asked, will our travel plans to Hawaii go smooth?
Lori, is this when I don't see you doing this? Okay. If I see it, is it later in the year? Something's weird there, Lori. I don't know. Are you going to change it slightly? It doesn't seem like it's Hawaii. I don't know why I want to say that. You might change it maybe and go someplace a little bit different, or is it way down in the future? If it's way like in November and this next year, you see what I'm saying? I don't know why I don't see it. It's weird to me. So just keep an eye on that for me not to be able to see it. Cause I would say, oh yeah, I see you're going to get fun. I see blue water. I'm not seeing it. And I don't know why. I want you to be careful of that. Just pay attention to that. Okay, Lori? Oh, it's in January. I see the blue sky, but I don't see the blue water. I don't understand why. Think about that, Lori, why I would say that. It seems, I don't know. I have to think about that one. I don't see anything bad, but I don't see it. Usually when you guys say I'm going someplace warm, I'll say, oh, I see the palm trees in the water. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't see that. And I don't know why. So just I'm not saying you're not going, but I don't know why. It could be something else that, might be changed, might be moved. I don't know. There's something. Okay. Let you know. All right.
Now let's wrap it up with Elizabeth's question. She says, will my great nephew Paxton be healthy? He's in the NICU, and they don't know what is wrong with him.
I want to say he has some rare virus or bacteria. Like it's something that they don't even understand. I almost want to say like an RSV, but it's not. It's something weird. Will they get to the bottom of it? He's going to be in there a while. Or he's going to be there in connection with his doctor, I guess I should say, for a while. And then finally, one of the doctors, a male, he looks like he might be foreign. He's going to figure it out. So trust that they eventually, yes, but it's going to be a little bit of a time yet. While they're trying to scramble to figure out what this is. I say it's like weird bacteria that or an illness they haven't seen before. Is he coughing? It seems like there's a cough involved. So, okay. All right.
So, listen, I know there's a ton more questions out there. Yes, we've run to the end of the show, but if you can go to lanasenchantedSky.com and book a reading there. She's doing year-end readings, which kind of preps you for the long run. You can also visit her coffee page and get your answers there as well. I'll put it right up there on the screen for you. Visit Lana's Enchanted Skies coffee page. And it's a good way to do it. Of course, we got to run, but always like, follow, subscribe, everything that Lana does. She's out more than just every other week here on 216. She puts out a lot of great content, and she's here to help any way that she can. But for all of us here at 216 Creator Studios, everybody in America, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Everybody not in America, have a good Thursday that week.